Right, check. Yo. Elmo, welcome. Snake, crash and burn. How's it going? How are you doing? Yeah, good, thanks, mate. How are you? Gamerzoid, Robert. How's it going? I'm going to be live for about 2.5 hours. Not too long. PJ, Fat Dog, LS. I'm in the shed still, mate. Gonna switch OG with Wi-Fi ever, change the IC twice, VBoard APU, anything else that can be Bluetooth works though. I'm not sure. Where did the Wi-Fi IC come from, mate? Ellis, Gamerzoid, Dan.
Skoloblatot just resubscribed for 3 months. Good afternoon.
John? Yeah, at the home, mate. SK, thank you for subscribing on Twitch. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Dynaboard changed it twice. Yeah, I'm not sure then, mate. It could be CPU related if you've replaced it twice. Any bending on the board or on the housing? Okay, how's it going, Fifi? Right, this is just a nice simple one to get started. It's just a HDMI job. If anyone sees Stephen Veach come into chat, please let me know. Yeah, so I'm just covering my own back on this. It says on the paperwork that
Carlos _Yomar cheered X500. Good afternoon, Phil and everyone in chat.
Hey.
Long time no see you, bud. Smile.
Indeed. Thank you, Carlos. Appreciate it, mate. How's it going, buddy? Can't do Twitch Prime anymore. Got review. Oh, it's all good, mate. Cheers, buddy. Appreciate it anyway. Mark, how's it going, mate? Yeah, so it just says that this has already had a HDMI attempt and it worked for a little while and then doesn't work anymore. So, yeah, we'll see. I was just making sure it turned on just to cover my own back. Sticker's already a bit damaged, but doesn't matter. Still try and remove it clean. There we are. Joe Spitfire, how's it going? Phil fixing the consoles, Travis breaks. Indeed, mate. Indeed. Yeah, so a nice simple one just to start. It's nothing special. Just a HDMI job here, and then I've got to look at a PS5 under warranty. So I'll get this one out of the way and then go from there, I suppose. How's it going, Andrew? Question: if I send you my Switch from the Netherlands, How much would it cost to solder the mod chip to it? Okay, so that's actually something I've been talking about with a few friends lately. I'm going to start doing the mod chips, but I'm not going to do the software, because installing the chip to the board, from what I can tell, I need to double check, but installing the chip to the board isn't illegal. It's the software side that's illegal. So I'm probably going to start doing it. I think I'm going to be charging £50 to install the chip, but I'm not going to touch the software. So I'll do the chip, but I'm not going to, I'll obviously use my own SD card to test it. But other than that, that's all I'm going to do, basically. And the software side is on the customer. No, well, I mean, if you've got the software on the SD card, then, I mean, all I can really do is just test it to RCM. That's it. Like, just test it and make sure it goes into RCM and boots into Tegra. I'm not going to do the software, so if people can't do the software themselves, then unfortunately I can't help, because as far as I can tell, installing the mod chip is legal. Actually running the software isn't, or actually installing the software isn't. So I have to keep it above board. Well, I'll say above board. I have to keep it within the legal realm of the law. Yeah, if sort of thing. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I'm thinking about doing it for the chip itself, but just not for the actual software. Making your own mod chip is the best. No, I wouldn't make my own. I'm just gonna install them, basically. But I think I'm going to be charging £50 on the Switch and Switch Lite, and then £75 on the OLED. I think. But then you just have to get your own SD card and put the software on it, whatever you want. Because here's the thing. The mod chip, that's for firmware. Just so as you can access custom recovery firmware. Nothing illegal about that, in the UK at least. There is nothing illegal about that in the UK. The illegal part comes down to the security circumvention on the software. So, yeah, I'm just going to start doing the chip side of it. £50 too cheap. What, to solder a chip? That takes me 10 minutes. Someone's been asking ChatGPT questions this morning. Someone hasn't, mate. Someone knows the law. So it's just modded. Sometimes it's funny to do. Yeah, sending it as modded is different. I think that's just opening up a new can of worms, but... well, we've had a screw which has been ground off there. That is not a good start. It takes 10 minutes to install a mod chip, mate. Not even that. 5 minutes. I've just modded 2 switches for me and Sarah a couple of days ago. A switch for Sarah and a switch light for me. Because why not? So I've been playing Pokemon Yellow. It's modded. What the boy does with it isn't on me. Yeah, I suppose. Not on the OLED, it doesn't. That's why I'm charging 75 on the OLED, because it's a little bit more involved. How's it going, Finks? Yeah, that's why I'm charging a bit more on the OLED. Because it's more involved, right? I've got to charge for the time. The best technician around is live again. Where is he? Let me know when you find him. Yeah, if anyone sees Stephen Veach come into chat, please let me know, because I need to have a word with him. Well, I need to put something to him. Put a question to him. Who dat?
Maxed Out just resubscribed for 9 months.
Cheers, Max. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate the support, mate. Yeah, anyway, I just thought I'd go live for a couple of hours because, well, I've got work to do, and I'm trying to get used to streaming in the day, because when I get the new shop, I'm going to be doing pretty much what Computer Booter does and just stream while I'm at work. So, basically, as soon as I've got the internet sorted and stuff, I'm just going to go live. Just as soon as I walk into work, press the live button and stream all day. Why not? Right, let me pop that to one side. My Switch doesn't need modding. Here you got a V1. I've got a V1 here, just off to the side. I need to put an M92 on it though, but it's running in 1-bit mode. It's really, really strange. And it is not the NAND. I've replaced the NAND. It's really, really hard, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. Not that it matters. I've also got a Switch which I need to mod chip because it's got a purple screen of death, and I need to be able to rewrite the NAND onto a new NAND. Either that or just run the mod chip software on it. New shop, what else on this? Not yet, mate, no. First of... oh, wait, what? Am I dropping frames? No, I'm not dropping frames. What's going on? What is going on? It says YouTube isn't receiving enough data. Did that lag out for anyone then? If it did, it's on Restream's side, because Restream keeps lagging. Hang on, I'm going to close the Restream video. Apparently Twitch is offline. Hang on. No, Twitch is live. What are you doing to me, Twitch? Huh. Don't know what's going on. I still see you. Okay, cool. Don't know about the Facebook and TikTok stream. God knows. I'll just message Stephen for you. Oh no, it's not. It's not a problem. I can speak to him afterwards. I've got a console here of his. Well, it belongs to one of his customers, and I need a SSD PMIC for his SSD. Right. The problem is I can't find one. I don't have one. I cannot find one of these boards anywhere for this SSD. I need to put it to him on whether he wants it. Send him back, because this PMIC was dead, right? So, I mean, I can put I've reballed the SSD already. It's ready to go back on the board when I get PMIC. But I need to know whether he wants me to keep hanging on to it or just send it back. Or I can buy it off the customer, but I wouldn't give much because the SSD is dead right now. So, I would only give around about £80 for it. Hey, there he is. Have you got my lighter in there? Which lighter is it, Scarer? Is it a red one? Because if so, yes. Stephen, this Series X with the SSD issue, mate, can you get in touch with your customer? So I'll give you a rundown on it, just so as you know, not just a refresher. Hey, Tripbill, thank you, dude. Appreciate you, mate.
Tripbill just
Red Clipper, yeah, I've got it here,
for 24 months. Congratulations on the signing of your shop.
Thank you, dude. Appreciate you, mate. Yeah, so this is your customer's SSD to their Xbox. Obviously, I've reballed the SSD. That's ready to go back on here or onto a donor board. Probably a donor board, but The problem is I haven't got a donor board. I haven't got this specific model. It's this specific model I need because obviously the SSD pinout has got to match. So I haven't got one of them, and I'm struggling to find one. So my problem now is obviously I can't get this console working until I do find an SSD. You know, one that I can use as a donor. So, do you want to get in touch with your customers, see what they want to do? Are they happy to wait? Unfortunately, I don't have an ETA. Because it's just a case of when I come across one. Or do they want me to obviously solder this chip back onto here, send it back, but it'll be missing this controller because this controller was knackered. And then on top of that, do they want to sell it? But I wouldn't pay much for it because right now the SSD is dead, and I've got to basically kill an SSD just to get this working. So do they want to sell it? But I would only pay like 80 quid for it maximum. You always nick my lighter, I know I do. Keep hold of it at the moment and I'll talk to the customer. Okay, mate. Well, I've got it here anyway. Just put the options to them because I need to figure out what they want to do and obviously get it sorted, right? Because I don't want to keep your customer out of the loop as well, and you as well. I was going to phone you, but then I thought, you know what, I'm going live anyway, so I may as well just speak to him when I go live, sort of thing. Keep hold of it at the moment. I'll talk to them and let you know. No worries, mate. You've got my phone number. You've got my phone number anyway. Right. What is the deal with this? Oh, doesn't look the best. No worries, Stephen. Cheers, mate. Appreciate it, mate. I was going to call you, but then I just thought, well, I'm going live anyway for a couple of hours, so I may as well just speak to him on here. It's easier. The problem is I've obviously got to get this dealt with. I don't really want to have it much longer because the problem is I'm going to be moving the workshop. And I don't want to take anything with me. Right, what is the crack with this? I think it might be best for me to just change this port. So the customer said that it doesn't work after the port's been changed. Oh, well, that would explain it, wouldn't it? It's not soldered at all. Yeah, alright, well, that explains it. It's just completely not soldered. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Super fine tweezers for the smallest smallest components. I'll sell some on my online store, mate. And they are pretty decent. They are these ones. I use them every day myself. Okay. Well, there's one issue straight away, is this hasn't been removed. trying to remove it without scratching the board, but it's probably not going to work, so I'll just slice her off. Yeah, so if you don't remove this, sometimes you get an issue with it not sitting down properly. Another issue is the fact that there's no solder at all on these pins. Alright, so that'll do there. I'm just going to clean up. Let's have a look around this ESD IC, make sure that's all good. Just clean that while it's still warm as well. It seems okay, it doesn't seem like it's been damaged. That should be fine. So let's just tin everything up, get it all ready. Do 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 do. There we are. Alright, now let me get a bigger iron tip. How's it going, Crow? Message you back on Discord. I was able to source that PS5 USB flex ribbon. Oh, well, okay, cool, got you, mate. How's it going, Foxhound? Where you got the box shaped UV light? AliExpress, mate. Around about £7, I think, on AliExpress. £5 to £7. Just search for mechanic UV light and you should find it. Oh. Some weird, Wait, what? What's going on there? Keeps losing contact. That was odd. Ian, not used to the early streams. Ha, yeah. Xbox pins and pads are so much more fragile than PS's. They're really not. They're really not, mate. No worries, Foxhound. What are you fixing today? This is a Series X, just a HDMI port. Nothing special. I'll be doing a warranty job in a minute on PS5. Right. Let's get this back over the edge of the desk. Yeah, I don't think the Xbox pins are more fragile. I think PlayStation are a bit more sensitive than those. In case you're wondering, I'm using 480 degrees Celsius heat. As long as you're not directly on the ESD, there's nothing really sensitive to hurt the board. Looking for these ground legs, the solder to drop in, just like that one's doing now. But once they drop in, I know that all the solder's mixed up, like that. That one's not quite there yet. Getting there. Yep. Press down on the board, push on the port. And we should be good to go. Joe, we need your help ASAP. Trying to fix a PS5 BIOS. Can't really jump on his stream at the minute. Unfortunately, I'm in the middle of a job at the minute. I can possibly in a minute. I'll probably jump on in a minute. So if you just ask him to give me 5 minutes or so, I'll jump on his stream. Oh, tell him to call me. Tell him to get my number off my website and give me a call. Because this one's not going to make a video anyway, it's just a HDMI port, so I'm just chilling, hanging with you guys. I'm just chilling. Quick A61 nozzle kept dropping temperature, so with the 3 nozzles no difference. Turns out all you needed to do was temperature calibration. Yeah, you know what? That's a big fucking issue as well. Like, people don't realise that they do have to calibrate the hot air every so often. I'll do mine like once every couple of months. But I've just replaced my nozzle, so I calibrated it. It's brand new. Right, let's have a look on this side. Could probably do with touching those pins up a little bit. The ground legs, sorry. That mess wasn't me, just FYI. That was the last person who worked on it. Don't understand what changed the temperature though. Can I send you a PlayStation? Yeah, if you go to the repair website, the cody.repair, you can book it in. You can either send me an email or you can just book it in and send it over. I could probably give you a quote on YouTube, well, YouTube/Twitch right now if you wanted a quote first before sending it in. Right, what is the status of this? Let me just sort this out. That's better. Mine hasn't soldered either. What the? Alright, well, I'll just run the iron over it. I'm not going to use hot air again. Do I fix controller stick drift? Yeah, on the PS5, there's a couple of options. You can either use normal sticks, like the OEM sticks, or you can use the TMR sticks. TMR sticks are more expensive, but a lot more reliable and higher quality. TMR sticks are charged £40. That's £15 for the actual sticks and £25 labour. Or the standard sticks are just charged £25. Because they don't really cost much to buy. That's good enough, surely. Just leave it like that, yeah? Now, when I'm touching the pins up, I always add a blob of solder and then just pull it back off. Just slowly clean it off with the iron. I'm actually using the wrong soldering iron tip for this. I really should not be using this one. I might have to change it because I can't get underneath. Yeah, I'll have to change it. Use a different tip. I cannot get underneath it. Do 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 do. Yes, Jimbo. Either that or a brush. I've got a normal brush here as well. Beep, you bastard. Yeah, never beeped. That's weird. Oh, there you go. Now it's starting to move around. slowly clean it off. Takes a while, but make sure you do a proper job. I could just wick it all away, probably faster. Where's my wick? Where's my wick? Wick, 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 wick. Where have you gone? There you are. I'll wick the blob away and then run the iron across again.
MacGyver Tech just resubscribed for 15 months. Hello Phil. How's it going, mate?
I'm good, thank you, mate. Thank you for the support. How are you, buddy? I'm at 420 degrees Celsius on my iron. Clean as. Greetings from Dutch Dave. How's it going, Dave? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, 420 degrees Celsius I'm at. You're going to need a good clean once it's done now. The trick is to just try and drag as much over to the one side and group it up. Just try and keep it in one group, because then you can just wick away that one part and not wick all of it. Nicholas, 31 months. Thank you, buddy. How you doing, mate? Make sure I don't get any more solder flow through on them. Well, I think I might have it. Took a bit longer than it should have done though. Never mind. Where's my multimeter probe gone? Oh, I'll clean it first, hang on. Right, now where's my multimeter probes at? Where you at, bitch? Ah, there you are. Who can I ask, why do you hate CEX's tech centre so much? I don't hate them. I just think they're idiots. I don't hate them. It's just they just offer. They claim to offer repairs and they don't actually do repairs. They're part swappers at best. No offence to anyone who works at CEX. I'm sorry, but it's just true. They say that they do all sorts of repairs, like micro soldering and all of that, but they don't. And if it's not a HDMI port or an SSD or a power supply, they can't do it. So why offer it if they don't actually do it? It just wastes the customer's time. I'm in continuity mode anyway. I don't hate anyone. Apart from BWE, he's a prick. Actually, I don't even hate BWE. I just despise him. We have no bridges. Good. Just make sure all the pins are solid. They do more than just swap parts. Debatable, mate. Yeah, they can do a HDMI port, but they don't do the complex repairs that they claim they do. I'm sorry, but the amount of people I get send stuff to me that has been sent to CEX, and it's a simple capacitor, yet they claim that they can fault find and diagnose those. I don't know what tech centre you work out of, and I don't know what you do at that tech centre, but at the end of the day, I get them from all over the country, and they claim that it's been to CEX. Well, I'll say they claim it has been to CEX. Usually they leave the CEX bags on them with the big white sticker that says unrepaired, and half the time it's just a simple capacitor. There's only been one occasion, in my entire career, where I've had a console from CEX that's come back as unrepaired that I haven't been able to fix. One. So I don't know what centre you work at, and I don't know how long you've worked there, and I don't know what kind of repairs you do, but I do know that CEX don't do half the repairs that they offer. I'm not sure, Foxhound. All my homies hate BWA. Yeah. Here's another thing as well. About 8 years ago, I bought a hard drive from CEX. It caught fire inside my PC. Killed my PC. Stone dead. Caught fire in my PC. Luckily, it happened while I was there. And I'm not just talking, I'm not just talking like a bit of smoke, a bit of magic smoke. I'm talking it actually physically caught fire. The PCB on the hard drive caught fire. Took it back to CEX. I asked them what they was going to do about it. The guy laughed in my face and told me I have no idea how electronics work and that it was physically impossible for a hard drive to catch fire. Well, CEX staff in general are just basically normal retail workers. They don't have a clue, for the most part. I don't know about in the tech centres, but staff in the shops, they're clueless. The guy almost, I'm not even joking, security had to drag me off the guy. I was going to kill him. Well, not literally kill him. I was going to batter him. Like, he laughed in my face, literally laughed in my face. My partner Sarah was there. Like, he literally laughed in my face and turned around and said, "You don't know what you're talking about. You clearly have no clue about computers." That's what he said to me. 80% of other faults are sorted. No, mate, that's not true. No, I'll call bullshit. Prove it. I'll call bullshit, mate, because I have literally most of the consoles I repair that come from CEX are just simple capacitors. Blatantly obvious, very easy to diagnose for anyone who's worth their salt. Sorry, but call bullshit. And if CEX don't like it, they know where to find me. So, yeah, CEX know where to find me. I call absolute bullshit. Sorry, mate, but if you might not like to hear that, but it's true. I get consoles from CEX all the time, and 90% of the time, 99% of the time, they're easy faults. I mean, the videos don't lie. The videos do not lie. Everyone knows, if anyone's watched me for more than 3 videos, they know that all of my videos are 100%
cheered
genuine.
Dex 100.
Thank you, Jess. Appreciate you. Yeah, I'm sorry, but people might not like to hear that, but they do not fix 80% of the issues that come in. That is absolute bullshit. If CEX have an issue, they are welcome to contact me. But I will tell them exactly the same. They're clueless. Geek Squad, that's another laughable company. Actually, I'll tell you the best part about CEX. Look, they do have some genuine qualities, and the best part about CEX is the exit. Aren't you in the mood today? No. 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 My Blackpool store reject most of the laptops claiming the Wi-Fi doesn't work, sending it mail in order to the head office passes every time. Yeah. Yeah, they're just fucking. They actually reject, and I know this 100% because I used to know someone who worked there. They have to reject a certain amount if they don't have the funds on hand or if they've gone over budget. They don't tell you that though. They won't tell the general public that. I'll tell you what. Tell CEX to send me 50 of their unrepairable consoles and see how many I managed to fix. Send me 100. Send me 1,000. Take him a gaming laptop all the passes. Of course he does. Do I play Doom? No. I don't really game. I don't really get time. I'm always working. Right, this has just had fresh thermal pasta, but it needs more because we don't put them back together until it's had fresh thermal paste. These have come from cash converters. Yeah, send me 100 of their no-fix consoles. See how many I managed to fix. They can even cherry pick them. They can even cherry pick them. That's not me being full of myself. That's just me knowing 100% that CEX cannot fix 80% of the consoles that they get sent in. I'm not saying the individual people are not capable. CEX just don't fucking allow it. That's the only other explanation to it, is that CEX just don't allow them to repair that at that level. The individual technicians, I don't know. I have no clue. But in general, it's more like 80% failure rate when it comes to anything more than a swappable part like a power supply or a disk drive. Do I know Doom? The game? Yeah, of course I do, yeah. I just don't get time to play games. I played Doom when I was a kid, but no. I'll fix the consoles. I don't really get time to play them. All right, fresh thermal pasta applied. Didn't I get fired from CEX? Mate, if I ever worked at CEX, I would probably have to commit suicide. I'm not saying it's not an honest job, but that would be so demeaning for me. It's so demoralising. I would probably have to end it all. CEX couldn't afford me anyway. Stop being a Karen. Don't the pads need doing on the RAM? No, these don't have thermal pads on the RAM. They use viscous paste, but they don't. You don't mess with those on these. Took them a 6 terabyte. They said they couldn't get it to connect to their PC. I know they could because they formatted it. I had it with all OEM files on there, like out of the box. Ah, well, they probably just didn't want to take it in because they was out of budget. Like I know that's a thing, 100%. 100% that is a thing. If they don't have the budget for it, they won't take it in. They'll just fail it. And I know that because I used to take them hard drives in bulk. I used to get hard drives out of the TiVo boxes and stuff on scrap, and then take them into CEX in bulk and get vouchers for them. David Dawn from Spain. How's it going, David Dawn? The 0.1 microfarad cap just in front of the HDMI port on PS5 board. You know if there's a cap that matches and selected in another location on the PS5. Ordered a bunch from DUK, but just curious. I'm not 100% sure, mate, because we don't have the schematics. But it's not really needed. You'll find it on a PS4 board, but it's not really needed when you're moving into the shop. I'll get the keys on the first, mate. CEX are actually right next door. CEX are pretty much right next door. You know I'm putting a big ass sign on there saying CEX can't fix it? Question mark. We can. You know I'm putting a big ass sign outside. Technically in the same shopping centre. Dare you? No, I really am. I am genuinely putting a billboard outside saying CEX can't fix it, we can. Seriously, I don't give a fuck what they're gonna do. What can they say? Like, they can't say shit. I don't know what you heard about me. CEX really don't bother me. Because I work on no fix, no fee. And if I can't fix it, you're diagnostics free. Pretty much he's next door to perfect. I'll pull up a map in a second and show you. Want a dodgy repair, go to CEX. I'll pull up a map in a sec. Right, give me a second. Let me get a incognito browser going so as Google Maps doesn't show my location. Desktop, there you go. Right, so CEX Warsaw is just here. It's not next door, but it's basically next door. So CEX in Warsaw Town Centre is just there, right? My store is here. So CEX, walk out to CEX. There's the entrance to my to the shopping centre. So CEX front door there. Walk out there, round there, up there. There's the entrance to the Old Square shopping centre, and then my store is right in here, or it will be. Can we do street view? Yes. So there's CEX, right? You go up here, through these stores, and there's the entrance.
James Cosby cheered X50, raid incoming.
Hey! Raid incoming, nice. I'm gonna fart. Oh, that was a good one. Oh, just as a raid incoming. Who's a raid from? I'm assuming Joey. You have a new workshop. 1st of February. Nice. No profit in it. There's profit in everything. No, it's just... Listen, I don't have a problem with CEX, but at the end of the day, like, they shouldn't claim that they can do stuff like that they can't. Joey raided the wrong coder. That's fucking funny. Smells like beans and bangers. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, wizard. How's it going, Joey? You just dumped 239 people into someone called Cody, not you. Ah, that's funny. Listen, Joey, I appreciate the sentiment, mate. That's pretty fucking funny.
Christ15 just subscribed on Twitch.
Hey, Chris, thank you, dude. Appreciate the support, mate. Joey kind of screwed the raid. Ah, it's all good. It's all good. Joey, I did say to someone for you to call me so as I could help you with that PS5, mate. Can't find a channel that has the name The Coder. It's The Coder 2015. That's where those people go. Joey, you blew it. You blew it. Yeah, there is actually a channel named The Coder. Hence why mine had to be named The Coder 2015. Created it just after I got released from prison. Someone's made it anyway. It's all good. It's all good. I appreciate the gesture. It's all gravy. Not to worry. I don't know what you heard about me, but we ain't getting a raid from Joey. Because he sent the raid to the wrong me. TV license in case guys catch up with you. Well, I don't need a TV license. Thank you, Russie. Appreciate you, mate. Sorry, but what a moron. Oh, dude, don't worry. We've all fucked up. We're all fucked up. No, I appreciate it anyway, Joey. Honestly, mate. Not to worry, buddy. No, I don't need a TV license. I don't have a TV aerial. I cannot receive live TV. And, fuck them anyway. Fuck the BBC. Full of nonsense. True that, indeed. Sorry, I'll rephrase that. In my opinion. Ha! Now you can't sue me. Now you can't sue me. Right, what is the score with this then? Do.
Hazy 995 cheered X100.
Thank you,
There's no way people out there send their hard-earned money to the BBC every month. Never be me.
Yeah, I'm totally with you on that one. Thank you for the bits. Appreciate you, mate. Yeah, I have never paid a TV license in my life, and I never will. Fun fact, I have also never paid a water bill in my life, and I never will, because I don't believe that you should have to pay for something that is a basic human necessity to live and survive. And water bills can fuck off, basically. What they're going to do, they can't legally cut me off, not in the UK anyway. This is not legal advice, by the way. They cannot legally cut me off. They can't shut your water down. It's a basic human right. It's not my fault that they commercialised a basic human necessity to live.
Carlos _
I forgot the PSU band. Yeah.
Forget the PSU band, mate.
Cheers, buddy. I'll sort that out now. Yeah, I just don't believe you should have to pay for something that's a basic human necessity to live. So, Screw water bills, screw the TV license. I don't care. I love it. I owe Severn Trent Water about £7,000. They can swivel. Never paid it, never will. The US can cut it off. Yeah, the US is just fucked. Like, cutting water off.
Isabella_13 just subscribed on Twitch.
I love it in here. I'm very outspoken, to say the least. I just don't give a fuck. Like, what are they going to do? They can't legally cut me off, so screw them. Where's the PSU band? There it is. Yeah, they can't cut me off, so screw them. Fuck them. It's a human right. I pay my water, I'm not that brave. Fuck the BBC. Yeah, I agree. But, no, what can they do? Take me to court to give me a CCJ?
Threshingo just subscribed on Twitch.
Threshingo and Izzy, thank you. Are you actually a coder? I am. I am indeed. Not professionally, not anymore. Well, I've never been a professional programmer, but yeah, no, I used to program back in the day. I still do occasionally. I wrote the UART software for the PS5 recently. But yeah, I can program. It is not just a random name I made up. I don't do it very often, not anymore. I don't really get the time. I do the odd thing for myself, but I don't really... like, for example, the UART software, I made that for me, and then just released it for free. But, you know, I'm not the greatest programmer, but I know my way around a keyboard. But I do it mainly for me. Like, I'll do my own like software backends and stuff for websites and stuff like that. Like, for example, the booking system you see on my website, you won't see that anywhere else because that's custom, completely custom. Like that back end for the booking system is something I made for me. That fan connector's damaged, but it does still do the job, so I can put it to the customer, but I don't think it needs replacing. But yeah, if you're new here, welcome. I am a very, very outspoken person, and I have a lot of opinions that might not be popular with everyone. So just a little bit of a warning, because I don't give a fuck. Like, I genuinely don't care what people think of me. Like, if people think differently of me for refusing to pay a water bill, so be it. I don't care. It's just, I'm me at the end of the day. I'm nothing special. I'm just a normal person doing my thing. Ducking and diving, wheeling and dealing. Earning my way through life, making a living. Revenge of the Xbox PSU. Haha. Fancy taxing people on the amount of windows their house has. Got to pay for a view. Yeah, pay per view. Water should be pay as you flush. Yeah, it goes back into the system, innit? So, here's the funny thing. So, I pay for water and drink the water. That tastes like absolute crap, so you have to boil it first and then let it cool down. So, I'll drink the crap water. That's got so many chemicals in it, it's unreal. I'm surprised it doesn't give people cancer. And then I piss out that water, flush it down the toilet, they recycle it, and then I drink it again. And I've got to pay for it again. Nope. Right, let's just test this before I go any further. He says as he's actually put it all back together apart from a couple of screws. Yeah, no. Hell no. Fuck that shit. I'm paying for water. Yeah, I think people actually like the fact that I'm just me and I just don't give a fuck. I don't care what people think of me. Like, it's not going to affect my life in any way, shape or form. Like, if people think differently of me, if people, you know, I've had people unsubscribe because of an opinion, I don't care. Like, it's just one of them. I just do my thing. Anyway, give me a display. Come on. I might have to reset the capture card. Because we're all fucked up. Do. There we go. Winner, chicken dinner. She's working, boy. The water can kill you. It can pretty much kill you here as well. All the water content in that poo. Exactly. It would be nice to have a job where you don't. Yeah, I get that, Izzy. See, here's the thing about me. Is, like, I mean, I'm streaming right now, right? But here's the thing. Like, I'm just having fun. I'm not taking this. Like, I don't take the streams seriously. Like, if I'm working on a job which I think will make a nice video, I won't really have any, you know, like, unpopular opinions and stuff during that time. But other than that, like people can ask me something and I'll answer them honestly every single time. Like, I don't care if I offend people. I just really do not give a damn. Like, if I offend you, stop being a snowflake. Like, that's the way I see it. I've got a little bit more conservative over the past couple of years, but for the most part, I just don't give a shit. So, if you don't like my opinion, don't ask it. Phil face scares children, so people unsubscribe. You got it, and that's why I show my face. Listen, it's not my fault that my teeth are green. That's your mum's fault, because her fanny's toxic. Just saying, Jason, it's your mum's fault. Anyway, I need a piss. So let me just put this fully back together. This is all done, all working. I'll give it a full test off stream, as I always do. But I am busting for a piss. And I could do with grabbing a coffee as well. What time is it? It's 5:45. So yes, I have time to look at this warranty. Coffee break indeed. Yeah, like, I mean, if I'm around customers, like, let's say for example I'm in the shop, the new shop, when I get that. Like, if I'm around customers, I'm not going to be as outspoken as I am now, right? But if I don't like something, or if I think a customer's trying to pull the wool over my eyes and do me in, I'm going to say something. Like, I ain't just going to sugarcoat it. Like, I don't sugarcoat my responses to anyone. It doesn't matter who it is. So you're going to piss in a cup and add coffee and drink it, basically. Well, yeah, basically, that's what we're doing. Which is why I don't pay the water bill. Right, there we go. One working HDMI port. Happy days.
Christ15 shared X100. This is different than JDT's stream. I love it. But this no power PS5 is killing. Ty, for your knowledge.
Thank you, Chris. I appreciate it. Yeah, let me just run for a piss real quick. And then I'm going to be working on a PS5 with no power anyway. So, if you've got any questions, just hang fire for a couple of minutes, and I'll try and help you out as best I can if that's what you want. But yeah, just give me a couple of minutes. I'm just going to go wash my hands, have a piss, grab a coffee. I'll be back, and I'm going to be working on this PS5, which is a warranted job. So it won't be long. That one there. Yo, I'm back. Now you can stop talking about me. Talk about me, I don't care. How's it going, David? Oh shit. Hello, Spot. Can I go back outside?
Christ 15 shared X100, sorry, correction, it's a PS5 Slim EDM 041.
You're not coming in here, cats. Go away. Right, what was that? Let's have a look. Sorry, correction, it's a PS5 Slim EDM 041. Right, what's wrong with it? I totally tuned out. Ha! How to create chat room bots. Don't just let your stream grow naturally. That's the best advice I can give there. Right, okay, let's have a look. So, I've got to work on this PlayStation 5. So this I originally repaired a couple of weeks ago. I think it turned out to just be a power supply issue. It's a 1200 series console. And it was just the power supply that I replaced, and now it doesn't turn on again. I'll replace this power supply just before Christmas. But basically, it's dead again. So it's come back under warranty. So we're going to have to see what's going on with it. Hopefully, we can get it working. Test your power supply, that's not the issue. You'd have to go through the voltage rails on it and see if the voltage rails are there. The problem is the PS5 is fairly difficult to test. Sorry, the PS5 Slim is fairly difficult to test the voltage rails. I don't have a pinout of where the 5 and 3.3 volt and stuff is on the PS5 Slim yet. Beggar's Belief, how's it going? Happy New Year to you too. Appreciate you being here, mate. I was like, okay, what's happening? Ha! PSU failed again. I would hope not, but I'm not sure. Possibly. You can't find the 3 volt. Have you checked all of your fuses? Right, let's remove my warranty sticker. Hey, where's my coffee? I drank it, mate, sorry. All fuses seem fine. No shorts to ground on the fuses. And if it's missing a 3.3 volt, that's typically going to be down to one of the dialog ICs or the caps around the dialog ICs. Not just the dialog ICs, I mean as in like the caps around them, or the alternatives if they're the Rich Tech RT alternatives. How's it going, Steelfix, Raj? If we have anyone else in that I missed, I apologise. Bink. Bink. Ha, but I couldn't do that again. It pinged up out of there, fell down there, and dropped through that hole there. wasn't expecting help. Oh, I'm happy to help whenever I can. The only time I refuse help is if people phone me up and ask for it, because that's obviously a business number. It's only intended for business inquiries. But I'm happy to help people if I can. You know, if I'm on a live stream or if they ask me in Discord, I'll happily help. Like if they ask me on an email, I'll ignore it, because they're obviously business emails and stuff. So anything that's not related to the business, so if you ask me on YouTube, Twitch, Discord, etc., then I'm always happy to try and help if I can. It's just the business side I ignore when people ask on there. Like, I have people email me all the time on, like, they'll use my quote form. Oh, I forgot to charge my freaking screwdriver. Yeah, they'll use my quote form to ask me to help them fix their own console, and I'm like, are you serious? Oh, I can't believe I forgot to charge it. Or I can, I'm a freaking moron. But what can you do? We'll just plug this in on charge so it's ready for when I put this back together. There we are. Thanks again for the speaker. Oh, you see me talking to Steel there. By the way, if you're on Twitch, we are streaming on YouTube as well. So if you see me, if you hear me answering people, that's why. I'm actually streaming on YouTube and TikTok and Facebook as well, but I don't think anyone really watches them. Not that it matters. And if they do, and they comment, looks like the chats aren't coming through, but hey ho. Yeah, I need to find some time to sort my own PC out. Yeah, no worries. Take it easy, Carlos. Thanks for being here, mate. Appreciate you as always. Take care, buddy. Oh, I can't believe I'm going to do this manually like a caveman. Manually like a caveman. Still not attempting to boot up. It's been plugged in for a while. I'm hoping this is a board issue. Not because I want to charge the customer again, but because I haven't got any more of these 1200 power supplies. Oh yeah, no worries, Carlos. Yeah, drop me a message, mate. Are they making a Switch 2? Yeah, it's probably going to be just as crap as the other Switches. From what I've been told, it's actually a downgrade on the original Switch OLED. I say original. It's a downgrade on the Switch OLED, apparently. From what I've been told. I haven't looked too much into it, because until they come through the door and start to fail, it doesn't really affect me. I'm not going to be buying one, so it's one of them things, I suppose. Alright, so where's my multimeter probes? Where did I put them? Where did I put them? I'm always taking them out and putting them places and then losing the damn things. When I build the new workbenches, I actually want to put the multimeter probes. I want to run like a extension, like from the multimeter under the desk, and then just have like some terminals to be able to plug them in on the desk. But I think that would be pretty cool. So fuse F5401 has no voltage on either side. That's 99.8. Repair just HDMI port, so diags is new to me. Yeah, so if there's no voltage on both sides of the fuse, actually, where is 54? Which one is 5401? What IC is next to that? Because I'm not too familiar with the PS5 Slim boards yet. So I haven't had that many in for repair, and the ones I have had in are all pretty much just HDMIs. Right, okay, question 1. It was a bit bent, so I didn't properly touch a plug. Yeah, no, this is this power supply I've actually replaced. Question 1 is, do we get a 12-volt supply? We do not. That is not good, because that means it's killed the power supply for a second time. I don't know if I want to actually repair the power supply, I'll be honest, and the reason for that is because it's probably just going to kill it again in a couple of weeks, which means there's an underlying issue on the board. So for me to get this working, I'm going to have to replace the power supply again at my own cost, and then I'm going to have to figure out what's going on with the board, and I don't think it's going to be worth it, I'm going to be honest. I do not think it's going to be worth it. I'm going to have a look. Well, I'm going to just leave that to drain its power. So I'm thinking it might be just best to refund the customer on this and just cut my losses on the power supply. Well, I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's an underlying issue on the board. It could be something in the customer's house. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the power supply's dead. Power supply is dead. Does it know my number on it? 3A2DM. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that. I'll see if I can have a look in a minute at one of my own boards. Yeah, this could be a... I mean, if it's killed 2 power supplies, then it could be an issue in the customer's house where they're having power surges. I'm not sure, DP. I'd have to get back to you on that, mate. Finally joined the party.
2024 just resubscribed for 2 months. I finally joined the party, smile.
Do I know why the boards have always got green solder resist? Yeah, it's cheaper. Thank you, Wizard. Appreciate you, mate. Yeah, green is the cheapest, which is why they end up getting done. Yeah, so this is one of my power supplies which I've repaired. Which I've replaced for the customer. And the issue here is, if I replace this power supply again, which I can't at the minute anyway, because I don't have one, then he's probably just going to blow it again. There's a cat trying to get in. There's sort of a paw under the door. We'll have a look. Who is it? Who is it? Oh, it's Luna. Hello, Luna. Come on. Whoa. Come on, Luna. Hello, kitty. This is my Luna. Hello. Bye then. She's bugging off. Do you want out? Come on. You're the one who keeps coming in here and then letting the door shut before you go back out. Go on. There's the door, look. Come on. Luna, I can't just sit here. Finally, the expert has arrived. Ha! Right. I do not recommend opening up power supplies. And I especially do not recommend opening them up with a metal pry tool. This one, I think I've opened up before. So I might have actually repaired this one at some point. Pop. Yeah, I may have actually repaired this at some point. It's got pry marks on it. I hate these things. I hate trying to get into these things. They're horrible. They are absolutely horrible to get into. Like, I know there's certain spots where you can pry and stuff, but yeah, they're just horrible to get into. Yeah, so I don't recommend opening up a power supply. That can be dangerous, to say the least, which is why I was being very, very careful not to touch this PCB. I have had many of shocks. I'm gonna just check the voltage on this power supply, see if we've got any voltage in it. Yeah, 307 volts. Multimeter there, top right corner. 300 volts. That's dangerous. That can do some serious harm. Right, multimeter in resistance mode. And I'm just going to hold the probes on the capacitor in resistance mode, and that should drain it relatively quickly. So if I go back into voltage mode now, 4.5 volts. Cool. Now it's safe to work on. Right, so if that's got 300 volts in it, I know we've got 12 volts here. Sorry, I know we've got power coming through here, not 12 volts. So what's actually been done to this in the past? Let's have a look. We might have had the DAP IC replaced. Yes. Right, I haven't got my microscope plugged in. Hang on. Okay, so this has got the DAP IC alternative on it, as you can see, with my very, very nice soldering job. Absolutely beautiful soldering job, if I say so myself. So no, I'm not going to replace it yet. Let's look for power on this IC. Let's move the metal screws out of the way. I've got to be careful because Luna's around and I do not want her to jump up here and step on this power supply because it would kill the cat. I do not want to allow her onto my desk right now. I'm just plugging that in, carefully I might add. What's the matter, Luna? Right. So I need voltage mode. I'm going to be careful here because I do not want to be touching things I shouldn't be. $300 volts, 317 volts. That's low. That's very low. $322 volts. Yeah, I'm getting like 322 volts. On every pin? What? How am I getting 320 odd volts on every pin? That one's got no voltage. $308. Yeah, I'm getting 300 odd volts on every pin on that. That's not normal at all. That is not normal at all. Yeah, I should be, well, first of all, I should be getting around about 400 volts, not 320. So that's low. What have I got here? 329. Yeah, that's too low. 329 volts is too low. That's not enough. It's probably going to be down to this PMIC again. Let me just discharge this cap again. I'm just in resistance mode again. Why is your face on Northridge video bottom right corner? What do you mean? Northridge's video bottom right corner?
Here we have a Mercedes-Benz key fob that came in for repair, and the customer sent this paper along with the key fob. And that's what's on the paper. He's pointing to a damaged chip. He wants it, but look, the chip is broken and missed.
Right, I don't know what you mean there, mate. You'll have to elaborate that a little bit. Right, anyway, voltage mode. Let me just make sure this is safe again. 6.2 volt, good. Okay. Chances are this TEA chip has failed again. But the question is why? What is causing it to fail? I mean, it worked for a couple of weeks absolutely fine. Luna, for God's sake. I mean, it could be the caps, maybe overvolting it or something. I don't know. Or it could be the optocouplers. No, I replaced those. I replaced the optocouplers. So it looks like on this I've replaced the optocouplers and the DAP IC to repair it in the past. So I'm not sure here. Let me just find another replacement chip. I've got some somewhere. Where have I put them? There. Oh shit. Which way was that chip? I didn't pay attention. I didn't pay attention to where it was meant to be. Hang on. How's it going, Tony? A chip has failed again. Come on, Luna. Go on, get out of here. Go on. Come on, go. Looks like another PSU and the chip is a bit off. Oh, it's not soldered, mate. Yeah, thank you, Mac. I just double checked it, yeah. But yeah, no, that's not soldered. I just dropped it on there while I was checking the orientation because I couldn't remember. Right. How's it going, Joel? $320 should be fine. No, it's meant to be like $390. Shut up, stomach. 220 AC rectified is around 380. It's 230 in the UK. I can get ChatGPT to check it. I don't know, it says about 325, but it should be more than that. Maybe it's the bridge diodes. No, it also, here's the thing, it worked for a couple of weeks and then it just died again. There's no explanation as to why it's died, it's just died. Like it just has. Alright, I'm gonna plug that back in. Let's check my 12 volt again. No 12 volt. Still no 12 volt. What? So the TEA chip can't have failed then. I'm actually getting 331 volts right now. Not 317. So it's increased it. Yeah, AC side is good, yeah. You're meant to be let grounded from live streaming. In a minute, sir, not long. It could be the caps. How's it going, dope? Commenting an hour late, an hour behind. And no failure with any hardware. Yeah, I mean it could be these caps, but I don't think it's going to be the opto couplers again. I mean the opto couplers do fail quite often when the power supply fails, but I don't think it would be them. I'm gonna. Anyone know what caps these are? The brown ones. Can't see a brand on them. I don't know. I don't know. I do have some Rubicon ones on another power supply though. It's PS5 Master Race. What I need to do is just break this putty away, whatever the hell it is. No, PS5, yeah. I've got some brand new caps, but it's going in the other workshop to get them. I can't think what else could possibly be wrong though. Nichicon or Chemicon. What, the brown ones? I'm just trying to desolder one so I can find out. Probably Nichicon, yeah. Don't say. There's no brand on them. But there's literally no branding on these caps at all. They're just blank. Absolutely no branding. That's nice. Probably cheap Chinese crap. Nichicon and stuff like that, they always brand their caps. Like these ones I've got on here are Rubicon, right? Those ones on there are Rubicon. There's just no branding on these ones. So, don't know. I don't know. Yeah, Rubicon are pretty good. Unfortunately, I don't think these are Rubicon. Rubicon will be branded. What do you usually use to discharge the caps? The multimeter in resistance mode. Just put the multimeter in resistance mode and it'll discharge the caps for you. Takes about 5 seconds. Trying to cut through this putty one-handed isn't easy. Yeah, there's no branding on them at all. So, I don't know. Here's where Phil gets a belt. Caps have been discharged, mate. Don't know what you're talking about, but the caps have been discharged. Yes, I could have used a solar sucker, I know. Alright, where's... There it is, just buy this diode. Why'd you go back, grab some brand new caps? Yoink. What's on the menu? This is a PS5 power supply at the minute. 20 to 7. I've got maximum 20 minutes. So, I'm going to go grab a couple of brand new caps. I won't be long. Actually, no, I don't have any for the PS5. I've got the Xbox ones, but not the PS5. So, I have to pull some off a donor board. I use these Rubicon ones, which means I've got to slice into them again. How's it going, Martin? I hate that putty. Right, there's one. I know you can't see because of the light, sorry about that. And by the way, this power supply here I know is fine to work on. It's been unplugged for months. There we are. Get rid of that. Pop under the microscope so you can see. I'm just going to try and hold this in place while I solder it down. Right, that's anchored. There's one. Just going to push down on it. Reflow it while I'm pushing down. Make sure it's solid. Good. Yeah, so these ones here are Rubicon capacitors. So they're good quality guaranteed.
Spanafix just resubscribed for 14 months. Yay me.
Cheers, Spanner. Been a while, mate. How you doing? Damn it. That didn't work. Did that solder through? It did on one side, it didn't on that side. It's a bit tricky to get them to hold in because obviously these are used. I think they're good enough. Okay. Right. Still only getting 330 volts. I don't understand that. It should be higher than that. And nothing on the 12 volt output. 331 volts. Doesn't make any sense. Here and there, yeah. No magic smoke. No, the console, the power supply is... Well, it's rectifying the voltage, it's just not putting 12 volts out. So it must have killed something else this time. Unless those optocouplers have failed as well, but... I don't know. Disco lights are breakdancing. Right, okay, that's fully discharged.
Russib1 just resubscribed for 5 months.
Thank you, Russie. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you for the support. Or continued support, should I say. Yeah, so something else has failed and I don't know what. Could this optocoupler have failed again? Because this optocoupler failed last time as well. Sorry, these two optocouplers. Hence why they got changed. Don't think I've got any more of those in the workshop though. No, I think I'm going to have to work on it tomorrow though, to be honest, because I am out of time today. If anyone has any ideas. Put probes in 12 volt output and monitor if it shuts down on power up. I can try that quickly. Let me just probe it. It's difficult to get my probes to stay in. That's the problem. Let's have a look. No, it doesn't supply 12 volt at all. No, it doesn't supply 12 volt at all. I'm not backfeeding 12 volts through it, mate. Thermal cam. Yeah, probably, but I'm out of time. I only had until just before 7. It's 10 to 7 now, so I'm already running behind. That sucks a little bit, but I'll pick it up tomorrow. I'll be streaming tomorrow anyway because I've got work to do. So yeah, I'll pick it up tomorrow, guys. If you want to catch me tomorrow, and we'll see what the deal is. See if I can figure it out. But I don't know. I'm not a power supply tech, so I don't know much about them. If it isn't the DAP IC or the optocouplers or the caps, I don't know where to go from there, personally. You need to check the dial readings around the DAP. That's the thing, like the DAP IC failed, so I replaced it. I also replaced the optocouplers because they'd also blown. And then it worked for a couple of weeks and now it's just died again, but I don't know what's died. So, yeah. Could be a MOSFET, I suppose. I'll grab the thermal cam for it tomorrow. But yeah, I've got to leave it there, guys, because I've got my pub poker league tonight. I'm going to be there at 8 PM and it's 10 to 7 now, so, and I've got to get washed up and stuff. So yeah, I'll leave it there for tonight. I appreciate you all hanging out though. It's been fun, as always. Yeah, I'll stream tomorrow, around about midday, UK time. But yeah, take it easy, everyone. Hope you all have a good night, and I'll see you in the next one.